turn the lights on. How are you today? It's already Friday, the Black Friday week. It's on track. So, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you had an amazing week. Wish you an even better weekend if it's your case. If you want to rest, take a good relaxing time. I think this will be good. I will do that as well after a long week. Hope you're doing fine. Let me do this because this camera today it's a little bit crazy. I think I need to do something here. Okay. Oh, it's here, I think. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now it's good. So this is something that you need to do to stop this camera because it has auto tracking, and sometimes auto tracking could be a little bit annoying. So you need to say to the camera, I don't want auto tracking by doing this. So, welcome. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, please feel free to join me at marketing.live. I think I have a banner here. Let me show you what it is. There you go. You can see here below the right place to find me on Amazon. If you are already on Amazon, feel free to follow. I really appreciate that you can follow me. So hopefully you will get notifications next time I'll go live, which is awesome. And then you can interact with me. You can see the products I will be showcasing and recommending to you. And that's it. You don't have to pay. You don't have to give me an email. I'm not sending you spammy emails all the time. Even if I could, I wouldn't do that. And that's how it is. If if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can see in the video description also the link to see my front store on Amazon, marketing.shop. And there you can find lots of recommendations. For instance, you can find my live streaming setup, some of my favorite books, my Amazon purchases, everything or almost you can find there. How nice I am. Sometimes it's even hard for me to believe that I'm so nice. So, if you have any question, any doubt, if you need some recommendation, feel free to leave it in the chat box. If you don't have any question, any doubt, you don't need any recommendation, feel free to just say hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see in your eyes. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I think I can hide this. No, not this. Okay. And let me share with you. I think it's somewhere. Okay. To find the products, you have this link, marketing.shop. You can find it in the video description. If you are already on Amazon, you don't need that, which is awesome, don't you think? So let's kickstart. And oops, I need to put my iPhone to charge. Stay there, don't leave me. Let me play a music while I do some maintenance here. Okay, maybe this. I will be right back. So it's charging. Let me turn this. So there you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Amazon Live show. So, if you are watching, well, I think you are. If you are wondering which microphone I'm using right now, I'm using this amazing. Okay, you can turn the music off. I'm using this amazing Heil Sound PR40. I'm pretty sure that you were already heard this microphone somewhere in a famous podcast, live streamer, YouTuber, because this is been mostly on podcasting world. This is a really famous microphone, and I think it's easy for you to understand why, because you will get this amazing sound from this microphone. So if you want to have this good sound, this could be a good choice for you. Something that I want to highlight besides the quality of the sound is the fact that this microphone it's really easy to set up, okay? You don't need to touch equalization to have this sound. For instance, I have everything untouched in the equalization in this microphone. Also, and this is important, usually dynamic microphones, they are a little bit quiet. They are kind of starving for gain. And in this case, I don't need this. For instance, for another microphone that I will be showing you in a while, this one, which is a really famous microphone as well. Without this, it wouldn't be working properly. The gain will be really, the sound will be really low. And probably I need to put the gain up to sound better. With this one, I don't need, as you can tell, I don't need an inline preamp because it has a pretty good sound. Okay, it has a loud, it has the proper gain. That's it. Okay, so if you want to level up in a really good way your sound, this microphone could be a good option for you. Besides the microphone in my setup, you can find these headphones, which are pretty awesome, good sounding, and something that it's important. And a few days ago, someone asked me, and this is important before going live, test the sound so you can see how you're sounding. Okay, because it's important. And one of my recommendation is having headphones like these ones, for instance, and listen how you're sounding. And another mistake that we tend to do when we are doing our sound check is doing it quietly. But probably you won't be speaking quiet while you're live or recording, okay? So do it naturally so you can understand if the gain and all this stuff is good. Otherwise, maybe you can lower the gain or you can put the gain up because you're talking quietly. And then if you speak a little bit louder, this will explode the ears of your viewers or listeners. Another thing, and I'm doing it right now, I'm monitoring in real time how I'm sounding. And even though I'm not having guests, I'm using headphones. So this is one of my recommendations. Use headphones all the time. Why? Because one, you want to monitor how you're sounding. Two, because if you're doing a live show, an interview, a podcast with a guest, whatever, you want to listen what the other person is saying in the other side. And if you are using the speakers, what can happen is that the sound may come from the speaker coming back to the microphone, and this will cause feedback, that annoying echo, which is something that probably you don't want. And besides that, even on editing the audio or the video, probably you won't be able to remove it. Okay, so the best thing you should do is to prevent these kind of situations. Use headphones all the time, like this, and they are pretty awesome, good sound, comfortables. Okay, and they look good as well, I think. You'll get three cables. Okay, this one, which is quite yes, and you have two which are flat. They are somewhere. Okay, but they are actually pretty nice headphones. Also, another nice thing is a shock mount. And probably you may wonder, why should I have a shock mount? And no, it's not because it looks fancy. Yes, it gives kind of a professional look to your broadcast, but it's not for that. Because this is the shock mount, this kind of, some people call it the spider. It's something that absorb vibrations that may happen on your desk, on your boom arm, for instance. Let me tap my boom arm to see if we are getting vibrations. No big deal. Let me tap here. Okay. Let me tap the desk. Okay, so this is a nice way for you to prevent vibrations coming into the microphone. Okay, and this one, besides that, looks pretty awesome. This is compatible with Heil microphones, the PR30, the PR40. Okay, so I think it makes a good match. Yes, I think, I'm sure. So, other, what else I have here? The boom arm, and the boom arm, it's with a deal. This is by far the best boom arm I ever had. And by the way, this was sent to me kindly by Heil Sound. And this boom arm, it's really big. Okay, as you can tell, it's kind of, you can almost use it as a overhead boom arm. Okay, let me show you, for instance, the other one I have here. And you can see it's way lower than this one. Okay, I think I can show this angle so you can see even better. So look the difference. Okay, I need to do this so you can see this, the different level. Okay, there you go. Let me put this down again. Besides that, you can put the cable going through the rod. Okay, it's not outside, it has here a cover. Okay, need to adjust this. Stay with me, don't leave me. And another good thing about this microphone, and you can tell it, is the audio rejection. Okay, so if you're not speaking close to the microphone in the front, it's a cardioid microphone, so you should speak in the front of it. You can see the difference when I talk here, and I'm 2 inches away from the microphone in the side, and you barely can hear me. And the good thing about this is probably the room, the studio, the setup, the office you're using, it's not a treated room, not acoustically treated room. And maybe it has some echo, some open windows, wherever, that if you were not using a microphone like this one, could be causing or bringing or grabbing or catching these unwanted sounds. Like, for instance, typing on the keyboard, clicking the mouse, tapping the top of your desk. So, this is another reason which makes me a fan of this kind of microphones, cardioid dynamic microphones. Okay, because they do a pretty nice work rejecting sound. So let me just do something here. So let me see now. Okay, it's good. So this is how this boom arm looks. Some things I want to highlight about it. As I mentioned before, there's no cable outside, so it's not hanging, or you don't need to buy Velcro straps to put this around or whatever. Also, you don't see here springs. Okay, and this is a challenging things. Even though, for instance, I already tried, and I have here some boom arms with outside springs, which are silent. But the thing is, it's way more trustable not having outside springs, and also in the visual aspect, I think they look better without springs. For instance, this one doesn't have springs, nor this one, as you can see. Okay, but there's another difference between this one and this one, which is this is way more smoother to move. For to move this one, it's a little bit tough. This one, way easier. And also, and this is something that I want to highlight, is the fact that it's pretty stable. Okay, you can move it, and this could be a little bit, how can I say, worrying, but it's not. You should think, oh, it's easy to move. Maybe it will be falling while we are going live. And you may think, okay, I will start like this, and at the end, it's like this. No. Okay, it's pretty stable. As you can see, I'm putting it down. And also the microphone, it's heavy. The thing here, this package shock mount plus microphone, it's even heavier. Okay, and as you can see, the microphone remains in the same place all the time. To finish this moment, and this is something that it's important as well, is that probably you noticed I'm not speaking directly to the microphone. Okay, why? Because it's a really good way for you to have a better sound. Why? Because when you speak directly to the microphone, for instance, what can happen is the plosive is coming into the microphone, like the peace, the peace, the this. Okay, so if you ask, for instance, please pizza pepperoni, I don't think this is something really good to hear. Besides, when you take a deep breath, like, I don't like this as well. And this is something that unfortunately I do often. So, what you should do, you should kind of put the microphone like 45 degrees. Okay. This is 180. This is 90, 45. Okay. No, this is 0, 90, 45. And speak of axis like this space in front of your mouth should be free. And with that, as you can see, you sound good. And even though you say, please, pizza, pepperoni, there's no plosives. And also, if I take a deep breath, you can't barely listen. Okay, so that's how it is. Let's move on. And the next item is an unbelievable item. Okay, I got this camera by Insta360, and by the way, they were kind enough to send it to me. And the good thing about this brand is that this was a brand that I was longing to work with. Okay, they have amazing cameras, and I'm really happy that they thought about me to review this camera. This is how it looks. Okay, so the image you're seeing right now, it's from this Link camera. And I don't think I need to speak that much on behalf of this camera because the image tells a lot about it. Okay. Right now I have the auto tracking disconnected because I don't need it because I'm in a stable position. But if I need to move and it comes with a software, let me put, okay. Now, because as I mentioned, I disconnected the auto tracking. What do I need to do, or do you need to do to allow auto tracking again? You just need to put your hand like this. Okay, today, okay, and there you go. So look, and now I want to put auto tracking off again. Let me do this. Sometimes it is a little bit lazy. Okay, and there you go. Also, if you want to move around, let me do this again. Let me move. Okay. And if I want it to zoom, I need to make this L thing. Okay, seems that it's a little bit lazy today. And as you can see, he's zooming or she's zooming. It's up to you. Okay, I can do this again. And now I can go. I'm going to do this again. And now when I go down, she's following me. Also, it has a software so you can control the camera. You can get even more from this camera. This, let me close this again. There you go. So another thing that I like is that with this camera, you can cover more than one angle because you can preset up to 6 different positions with this camera. So For instance, before I was using, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 cameras, and now I removed at least 2 of them. Okay, because for instance, what I can do is use this main frame, and also I can set, or I can switch to desktop image like this. There you go. So I can do this show. Look how amazing this microphone is, don't you think? And there you go. I'm back. This is pretty awesome and practical. And so with this camera, you can say that at least you have to, because look how awesome it is to change the angle and fast. One, two. Okay, so you can preset, as I mentioned, up to 6 different camera angles, point of view, whatever. And this is pretty nice. And again, the quality of the image, it's amazing. This is a really 4K camera, because sometimes we see these 4K cameras and my god. In this case, it's actually a pretty good camera with an amazing image, which I love. Another item that I have here is my mixer. I think I can show. Oh my god, so many cables. I need to kind of make some. Let me see. Let me see. So I need more light here. Just let me do something here, because it is a little bit dark from the darkness of your thoughts. Hello! Hello, Cody. How are you? Sorry. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Do you have any question, any doubt? Feel free to ask. I'm really sorry for not seeing. Feel free to follow as well. Hope you're doing fine. So let me. I was distracted. Sorry. Okay, let me just adjust the image. Let me bring a little bit more light. Okay, let me change a little bit the exposure. Ba, 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 ba. What can I change here? Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Sharpness. Aha. Okay, there you go. There you go. So let me show you. It's here. So this is how my mixer looks. As you can see, you can connect here up to four microphones, which could be XLR. By now, the only ones I'm using are XLRs, but they could be also this kind of connection, a quarter of inch or 6.35 millimeters. It's the same. Okay, but this is good because sometimes we have microphones that are XLR. Some they have this kind of connection, the quarter of inch, and others like this, they have this 3.5 millimeters. Okay, show you. There you go. This is the 3.5 millimeters. And with using an adapter like this, there you go. You have the quarter of inch jack, and then you can bring this microphone to your mixer. Okay. So you can connect four microphones, and also you have more four channels, which could be for instruments, other kind of audio devices. Also, you can connect a Bluetooth device. You have a USB port, so you can, which could work as an input or output. Okay, because for instance, you can plug uh, a USB pen, or you can use it as an output to send the audio in a digital way to your computer, which is what I'm using right now. Besides that, it as usual. Hello, Hylian. How are you? Hey, you're an early bird. What time is there? Because here it's 11:08 a.m. But I think on that side at sea it should be at least 5 hours less, which means it should be 6 a.m. in the yes. Oh my god. We like to say here in Portugal when someone gets up early that he or she felt out of bed. Okay, let me do this because this is annoying me a little bit, moving all the time. I think I disconnected. The, no, it's okay. Let me do this. Sometimes it takes a little to recognize. Okay, and now let me turn this off. Hope you're doing fine. By the way, feel free to share the link to your front store. And by the way, for those of you who are watching us, if you don't understand why there are some people with this blue check mark on their photo, it means that that person it's also an Amazon creator. Let me write something here. So as you can see, I have it as well, this blue check mark, and Alien has another one too. So both of us, we are Amazon creators. So if you want, feel free to share the link to your store, your Amazon store, so people can follow you as well. I think you're going. Oh, maybe you're going live early, so that's a good move. Also, a thing that I like about this mix is the effects option. Let me do this. And a good thing is that you can set the effects individually. Okay, so for instance, you have four microphones. You can set the sound effects for only one, or for the four, or just for two, or for three, whatever. Depends on you. So now you can listen to the effect. You have, I think it's 16. Let me check. This is the 13th. This is the 15th. And you can adjust the level of the effect and also the repeating. Like this is repeating the maximum, and now not that repeating. And let me put this level at the maximum. So everybody, let me put the 16th. Hello. How are you? This is, let me put, this is the effect number one. Hello. How are you? Number two. Ha 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 ha. So there you go. This could be a funny thing so we can have a more entertaining content. I don't recommend that you should use this all the time, but at some point, I think this could be nice. So let's move on to another amazing item. And by the way, let me check. Oh, yes, you have a deal in this mixer, and believe me, this is a pretty nice mixer because, as you can see, and this is another moving part for you to have a great sound. You have kind of four elements important to have a good sound, maybe more. The microphone, of course, your microphone technique, it's important as well, as I mentioned before. The way you talk to the microphone also impacts the way you sound. The microphone, having a boom arm and a shock mount, it's a good one. It's important. Of course, the cable, it's important. So if you want to have good sound, please don't buy expensive microphone and then because you kind of spent all the money in the microphone, don't buy a cheap XLR cable. Okay. Also, the mixer, of course, it's important. Okay, so have this or audio interface, have this in mind. Next item is the absolutely outstanding Stream Deck. And let me share this thought. And the Stream Deck, it's yes, it is in a deal as well. Some thoughts about Stream Deck. When I first started my content creation journey, people were already talking about the Stream Deck. This was 7.5 years ago or something. And I was skeptical. As a good Portuguese, and by the way, I'm Portuguese, located in Portugal. I was a little bit skeptical because I thought, I don't believe this is as good. Uh, no, it couldn't be. But at some point last year, because I started using different cameras, different angles, different scenes, I realized that I needed a best way for me to switch from scene to scene in OBS because being on OBS, switching scenes, it's not practical. Okay, it's not easy. Well, it is easy. It's easy, but it's not. It takes a little time, and it's not the best option. So I thought, okay, it's time for me to give a try to Stream Deck. First, I bought a 15 key, and I think I have it in my carousel as well. This is the first one I bought. Okay, pretty addictive. Okay, this is addictive, believe me, because what would the Stream Deck bring to your content creation process? And important, this is not only for content creators. For instance, if you work with a computer more than 2 hours per day, probably the Stream Deck will help you. Saving time, making your processes easier, improving your creativity because it has amazing features. Okay. And this is actually a device that once you taste it, it will get in your mouth. Taste because it's unbelievable. Let me share, for instance. Okay, let me see. I think I can do this. So this is how it looks. Okay. So one of the things is that you can use this with this stand, or you can put it like this on your desk. There you go. This is the 32 key option. This one is the 15. Maybe if you don't need to do that much functions, actions, this one could be enough. And I think it's in a deal as well. You can go, yes, it's right by, just need to scroll a little bit to find it in my carousel. Okay, for instance, here I have my scenes with OBS, also to record. By the way, this is in Portuguese because, as I mentioned, in Portuguese. I go to my main deck, and here I have my sound effects. And this is easy to set up. Okay. And this could be a nice way to bring more entertainment to your content. Okay. Also, and this is important too, for automation. And okay, let me change the camera. Okay, let me do this. Look, camera up. This one. There you go. Look, haha, I'm here. Or look how easy it is to switch from scene to scene like this. Okay, I'm gonna stay here so you can see me. Hey, look, I'm here. So this is my text deck. What I realized at some point, for instance, some text blocks in my video descriptions, mainly those including affiliate links, they are all the same. So I don't need to be typing that text over and over again each time I go live, for instance. So what I created two buttons, which when I press them, they will populate that text block with that text. Okay, that text box with that text block. Okay, for instance, this one here, it's my address. Some brands which I collaborate, they ask me the address so they can send me products. And at some point, I was a little bit tired. Okay, I need to type this again and type this again. And I said, okay, no, I don't need that. I just made a text action. I put it there, my address, and each time I press this button, my address will be showing up. So think about all these texts that you're typing all the time, and you can use this function, this feature. Also, you can use those most common hotkeys like Control C, Control V, whatever. So you can set a key for each of those functions to save you time as well. Okay, so this is actually, and I think if I had to put this in 3 reasons for you to buy, it will make you easier to work, faster, and also you will think about different and more creative and unique ways to do your work. Something important as well to finish. Well, I could stay the whole morning talking about the good things of this device. Let me stop this because the camera started moving again. Okay, I think now now it's not tracking me. So this software has a Stream Deck store where you can find more. You can find, for instance, last news from Elgato, which is the brand that does Stream Deck, and you can find plugins. And even though this is a store, most of them they are free. Okay, so you can have plugins to, so you can sync these with OBS, YouTube. There's another one which is pretty funny. Call it Voice Mod, which allows you to use voice modifiers. It has plugins for almost everything, the weather, whatever. Also, it has free sound effects, free icons, so you can set properly the keys and you can know which button does this or that action. And also you can find back musics which you can use as background music for your content, which is awesome, and they are royalty free, which is even more awesome. Okay, so if you want to make your work more creative, faster, and easier, Stream Deck could be the answer to you. And it's in a deal. Both the 32 keys and the 15 keys. And the next item in the list, which has also a deal, is this laptop swivel stand by Lamico, which it's a pretty. Okay, let me put this. Otherwise, okay, so the next item is this swivel laptop laptop stand by Lamico. This is a pretty nice device, mostly if you work with your laptop in conference rooms with someone else, and you need to show what you're doing, and this could be really nice. What I made, I recorded the unboxing and also the assemblance of this stand because you may need. I'm a pretty nice person, so I recorded so you can see what you'll get in the box and also how you can assemble this. Let's watch it. Grab your popcorns. Do you have already the popcorns? Jim, Mike, Mary, all good? Let's watch it. Hello, in this video I'm gonna review and unbox and assemble this Lamico laptop stand. Okay, so this is how the box looks. This is how it looks, the box. Okay, laptop stand. Okay, the box looks good. This design, I think it's pretty nice. Okay, and there's a nice advice. Please reuse or recycle this box. It's always important to keep sustainable. Okay, so let's open the box and see what's inside. Up. Okay, so we have here some informations. This is a kind of, yes, this is the instruction manual. Welcome message here. Some screws and 2 X keys here. I think here it's the nice and light. I think this should be aluminum. Okay, let me see what's here. So here it's the base of the stand with this rugged kind of small feet. Okay, light as well. this branding here, and here it's, I think, the stand for the laptop. Okay, rugged as well, so they don't scratch. And here you have this holder, which is rugged as well, really nice. Okay, let me see if I can assemble all of this. Let's do this. Da, 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 da. So I think these keys, they are, yeah, they are equal. You get these screws. Okay, so now this should be like this. Up. So far, easy to do. Let me show you. I think they sent more screws than we need, so this should be kind of a replacement if needed. Up, 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 up. There we go. But this rotates anyhow, as you can tell. Nice. And then let's put this here. Well, I think they are sending 3 extra screws, so I'm gonna put them back to the bag, and also an extra key, which is nice. You never know what may happen. So as you can tell, this rotates. There you go. Let me fasten this a little bit more. And I'm gonna grab my laptop and I'm gonna put it here. go. This is how it looks. Pretty nice and sturdy. Let me grab my laptop. And this is how it looks. Okay, you can move it around. Pretty awesome. Okay, so nice stand from Lamical, and by the way, this was sent to me by Lamical. So there you go, pretty nice. And what I do like most about Lamical products, and they were kind enough to collaborate with me, and we are collaborating for a while, is that they do pretty nice work with the design. They have well designed products. Also, the price, it's really good, having in mind what you will get, and the quality as well. So this balance between quality, design, and price, it's for me pretty good, and that's one of the reasons I like to talk about Lamical products. So let's move on. And now I'm going to talk about this microphone. This is another classical, well known microphone in the content creation world. This is the famous Shure SM7B. Okay. And I'm going to try it. And the product which is right before in the carousel is this Triton Fathead, which is for me a device that you need to use if you have a microphone like this one. As usual, these kind of microphones, they are gain starving. Okay, so you need to have this device to increase the gain in a clean way. Because, for instance, if you increase the gain only on your audio interface or mixer, this will bring the microphone self noises, and all of them have. Don't think this is a problem with this microphone, because it's not. All microphones, they have this self noise thing. So I don't recommend that you, not in this microphone, not uh, another one. You should not put the gain in the maximum, because, and let me show you with this one. This is what happens when the gain it's in the maximum, and I don't like this. Okay, so using this, and I'm going to show you the difference. This is the XLR cable. So now I'm going to connect the XLR cable directly to the microphone without the inline preamp. Hello, 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 hello. So this is how this microphone sounds. The level, it's a 50%, and the gain, it's 50% as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit low, the sound, even though we can hear it, it's a little bit low. Okay, now I'm going to connect this inline preamp. Important, you need to connect phantom power for this to work. Okay, the microphone doesn't need phantom power, but the inline preamp needs. So I think you can tell the difference. Okay, with the Fathead, right now I'm using the Fathead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha 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 ha. This is how it sounds. Let me remove the fathead. Fathead. Hello. So you can see the difference. Okay, and let me put it back. There you go. So this is how this SM7B sounds. One, two, three. Okay, let me try this so you can. Okay, same. Okay, this one doesn't have inline preamp. Okay, this is how it sounds. 50% the gain and the level. This is how it sounds. Depends. This has a little bit more darker sound, a little bit more embodied. This has a more natural sound. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the Heil Sound PR40. I really like to be here with you. Welcome, welcome. Ha 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 ha. This is the Shure SM7B using a fat head. Okay, this is how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah ha 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 ha. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing great today. So this is how it sounds. By the way, let me bring the little brother of this microphone. I don't know if, yes, it's listed. Let me get it. Hello. So this one is the another Shure, the MV7. Let me put the gain a little bit up. There you go. This is a good option if your budget it's a little bit lower than, for instance, the budget you need to buy the SM7B, because to get the SM7B, besides, okay, the SM7B today it's in a deal $359. Let me check something here. Ta-da-dee. By the way, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't be shy. Don't forget as well, if you want, you can follow me as well. Don't be shy, be kind, talk with me. Okay, so let me see the Shure SM7B. Yes, it is 359, and the MV7 it's in a deal as well, and it is 224. So there's a big difference. Besides that, when you buy this microphone, you need, besides that, you need to buy an XLR cable. In this case, okay, I'm using an XLR cable as well, but you don't need, because it comes with two USB cables, and you can use this microphone as a USB microphone, which is nice. Okay, so you can buy it, you can use it as a USB, and then if you want to upgrade the level, you only need to buy the XLR cable and the audio interface. Okay, so it's a way more, uh, comparing this one to the SM7B, it's probably a $200 or more uh, difference in the price, and in the sound I don't tell that much difference, if you know what I mean. Okay, and the fact that you can start it by using just with a USB cable, I think it's even better. Okay. Also, Shure has software Shure Plus Motive, which allows you to play around and customize even more the sound, having in mind your preferences, which is something that I like. And besides that, it has this good sound and good look as well, I think, at least. Okay. There you go. This is how the Shure MV7 sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually a pretty nice microphone too. Okay, let's move on then. Let's move on, baby boo. So, the next item in the carousel, I don't know what it is. Do you know? Can you share with me what is the next item? Are you shy? So the next item is okay. I'm gonna share because this now. This is my monitor. It's the one listed in the carousel, and it has a deal. It was yesterday. It was 400 and something. Today is 383. So it has a pretty nice deal, even though it doesn't show, but it is. Let me share the video I made with the unboxing of this monitor because right now it's not that easy for me to at least show you how it looks. Let's see it. Tom, Catherine, Jess, Jeff. Let's watch it. Grab your popcorns. So in this video I'm gonna to unbox and assemble this LG ultra wide monitor 34WL500. Okay, this is a wide ultra wide monitor I bought because I want to replace the two monitors I have on my desk. And so let's see what we will get inside the box. Let me put this here at the top of the desk. So now let's open this. Okay, it says do not open here, so I think this is upside down. There you go. There you go. So here we have some cables and some energy instructions. Thought this was better. It's a Class G energy, so not the best one. So here we have the energy cable, power cable, and here we have a HDMI cable. Here we have the user manual, some regulatory information here, and more information what we will get, and adapter information too. So let me put this here. Here I think we have the stand. Here we have this stand for the monitor too. Maybe this goes here. I will check it in a while. Let me remove this now. And here it's the monitor. Oh, let me put it here to see how it is. Well, it's white, indeed. And we have here in the back, we have two HDMI connections. We have the headphone output here, and here we have the charging part, and here we have the place to screw the mount. Awesome. So let me put this here. Up. So I think this goes here. Oh, it grooves. Pretty nice. It has here some. Okay, so it's grooved, as you can tell here. It's fixed. And to remove it, I think we have here a button that we could, let me show you. So we have here a button that we need to push to remove this, and to put it just to groove it here on the top, and then pull it down, push it down, and there you go. It's okay. And now this, I think it is the base. Yes, I think it is. Oh, it has here a screw that you can attach. Nice. Okay, so I think this goes like this. Let me put this here. Indeed. So far so good. Easy to assemble, at least so far. And the nice thing, just let me remove this, you have these 4 screws here in the back, so you can use arm stand for this as well, or those stands to put in the wall, which is nice too. So now it's time to connect this to see how it goes. Position, it's nice, even though I think I can adjust this somewhere. There you go, you can tilt this as you want. Good. Let's see how long the cable is. For now I'm going to use another HDMI cable. Let me connect this here. This one goes here. Okay. So let me plug this. Okay, it's working. Let me show you. Let me take this off. So there you go. It's working. It has a pretty image. Just let me see how it is. There you go. So yes, it has a pretty nice image. Oh, I see. We have here a menu button. Here under is where you can adjust the mute and unmute of this monitor. So I'm gonna use it, and soon I will be releasing a new video review about this monitor. So thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye bye. That's me now. So this is actually a pretty nice monitor. Okay, I'm really happy that I got it. And it's a good, for instance, for me to edit video. It's pretty nice because before with two monitors, it wasn't practical to see the timeline because it was a little bit short. And now I have my full screen to have my timeline to edit video. It's perfect, for instance. And also, I can have two windows open. Pretty awesome. So let's move on. The next item, just let me check something here because I bought these. I don't know what's happening here. Weird. Ba, 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 da, bum, 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 bum. What's going on here? Because, by the way, meanwhile, you can follow me. You can also feel free to follow me on other social media platforms. Don't be shy. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip this and I'm gonna go to the next item. Then I'm gonna find. And this is okay, not this one. Okay, we have this. Let me check. Ba-da-bing, pum, pum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, let me show you about these floodlights. I'm not using them today. I'm lazy. But I'm going to show a video I made about them because they are pretty awesome. Oops. 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 Let me share this with you. Grab your popcorns and let's go. Today I want to talk about this LED floodlight 40 watts. Okay. This is a really nice floodlight. One of the things I like about it is that it is IP66, so dust resistant, water resistant. Okay, you can use this indoors or outdoors. Okay, also it has this adjustable thing where you can fix this to a wall, to the ceiling, to the floor. As I mentioned before, you can use this indoors or or outdoors. It comes in a pack of two. You will get as well two remotes like this one, okay, where you can turn on and off. You can adjust the brightness. Let me show you how it works. So here you can, using the remote, you can turn this off, and the remote works with both LED panels, so you can use one and the other could, you can keep it safe like a backup. Okay, let me turn this off. I can put the brightness a little bit low or a little bit high. I can change the colors here, and they, as you can see, it has this wheel, so when you have yellow and you start hitting the red button, this goes slightly like changing from one color to another. Also, you have these preset options, shuffling options as well, which is nice. Okay, you can adjust some features. You have here this kind of three themes: the romantic, the passion, and also relaxing. Okay, you can use this white light just by hitting this button. There you go. Okay, and it's a pretty nice LED floodlight, as you can tell. Okay, many options that you can use. Okay, let me move from one color to, okay. So there you go. This is the review of this. Something that I want to highlight about these floodlights is the fact that they don't overheat. Okay, so if you have pets at house or children, there's no problem to have this on, because if they accidentally touch them after they are on, they won't get burned. Okay, and I think this is important, and they could be nice lights for you to get in Christmas. Another item, and this is something that I want to share with you because I bought these the other day, and I'm completely amazed about this jacket. Because first, because it is a two-in-one. You will buy one but you get two jackets. Okay, I'm really a fan of this tactical look, and let me show you, because I really love this jacket. So let me bring it. Yes, it's an unbagging. So this is, let me show you. Okay, everything it's, oh yes, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, there you go. This is an extra large. For those of you who don't know, I'm 6'2", so I like to order. And this is funny because usually when I buy on Amazon, they said to me all the time, based on your previous purchases, you should order the XXL. So this is how it looks. Let me change the camera. I think this one is better. Look how nice it is. Nice question, because I have the, and look, it has this Velcro here if you want to close this. Okay, I'm loving the details. Maybe it has kind of something inside here. Look! Woohoo! Woohoo! Look! Okay. Look about these details, the pockets. Let me see if there's some bills here or something. And the thing is about the cold weather. Look how nice. Oh, the thing is, Mr. Ryan. Ta-da! Look, my friend, this. Aha! And you can take it out. For instance, right now it's fall. Usually in fall we don't have that cold weather. And we have, yes. And this is another jacket, by the way. It has this thing here, and you can take it off. And then you have two jackets, not one. Absolutely. Yes. So let me show you. So it has here, oh, it has a button here, so you need to take it off. Another one here. And then there you go. Okay. Let me show you this. So let me start with this one. And I think this will be really nice for winter. So I have this nice jacket. Look how amazing it is. Look how cute. I think I'm gonna show, I think I will be invited after this to make some men's health covers. And yes, I'm pretty sure. And then the main, yes, absolutely. And now I have the jacket, and this is, look how awesome this is. Unbelievable. Capitan Novo in the house. So, yes. Yes, they are long. And also, you have here these Velcros. And you can put these here. You can tie these. Yes, the sleeves, they are the good measure. What? Yes, I have these shirts and jackets and whatever. When you stretch the arms, it goes like this. Not in this case, thankfully. So this is a pretty nice jacket. I'm I'm really sad, and it's warm. Okay, so it has the, for this fall weather, it's a nice, it's warm, and also for winter, as long as it has that another jacket, this will be amazing. So there you go. This amazing jacket. By the way, this morning I was wearing it, and it's pretty awesome. So let's move on. Let me see what's the next item I'm going to talk about. I think, yes, this eye massager by Renfo. look them here. Okay, so let me do this. I think this is the camera. Let me do this. So this is how they look. I think I need to adjust here the exposure. Ta-da. Dun, dun, dun. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, there you go. Look how awesome they look. Let me do this for a while. Okay, you have different modes. Now I'm having this massage with, I think you can listen to the music. You have the air pressure. Let's imagine it has on each side an airbag which inflates and de-inflates in the right way, of course. Also, it has an eating option and also vibration. Meanwhile, it's playing some music. Uh, it has a built-in music. Where is the microphone? It's here. But also, you can sync this with your favorite playlist from your cell phone. Okay, Amazon Music, for instance. I recommend that you should use peaceful music. My recommendation: by the end of the day, lay on your bed, no distractions. You can turn the lights off, disconnect your cell phone, or just put it in plane mode and enjoy, because this is really relaxing and nice. Sometimes I do this and it relaxes me so much that I fall asleep. I fell asleep using this lots of times. Okay. Oops. It's okay. um, you need. Okay, let me see this. Okay. You need to close this like this so you can find the charging port here. Okay, here it's the up. Here it's the power button. Here music. Here you can change different modes, and here as well. Okay, believe me, after a working day, this will be for sure your best friend. Okay, because it's really a nice thing. And this was sent to me by Renfo, and I really love their products. Okay, let's move on. Just a couple of more items. It's almost time for me to get lunch. And by the way, this eye massager, it's in a deal as well. You'll be saving 46%, and it's a pretty nice thing. Let me show you this TrabLab HD77, a pretty amazing speaker by TrabLab. Okay, I think I have a little video about it. So let's see it. Hello, in this video I'm going to review this TrabLab speaker, Bluetooth speaker HD77. Disclosure, this was sent to me by TrabLab to make an honest and unbiased review. Okay, first thing about this is that it has a really well and solid, it's really well built, it's solid, it's shockproof as well. So it is also waterproof, IPX6, so it can go underwater up to 1 meter. Okay, it comes also with this cute line. Okay, let me show you. I think, okay, perfect. This is how it looks. Okay, it has this nice carabiner here, also this lanyard which you can use around your wrist, and this with this adjustment piece. Okay, you can get income calls through this as well. Okay, also you can connect here a aux cable which is provided. Also you have the charging cable which is here with a micro USB provided as well. The cable, not the, you need to find a charge, but you can find it easily. Those USB, you can plug a USB here. Okay, let me show you the cable. Okay, so this is the kind of cable with a USB, micro USB to USB A. Okay, and it has a pretty nice sound. Also, it has a technology which allows you to connect at the same time and play at the same time two devices like this one with the TWS technology. Okay, so let me put it to play a little bit, and when you get it connected on, this will turn this. Okay, it's pairing, it's paired already. Okay, now I'm gonna put it to play a little bit so you can listen how it sounds. It's better to use headphones to have a better experience. Okay, it's paired. This is a 25-watt speaker, so it has a really nice bass and a really nice 360 sound. Okay, so this was the review about this TravelLab HD. There you go, pretty nice speaker, the right power, the good sound, also being waterproof. It's nice. Okay, and this TWS, and soon I will get a second speaker like this one, so I'm gonna try this live, pairing them with this TWS, which stands for True Wireless Stereo, which is something pretty awesome. So I'm gonna let me see. I think I'm gonna wrap for now. I will be live later, so stay tuned. And I don't know, couple of hours I will be live again. Thank you so much for watching me. It was a pleasure to be here again. See you later. Don't forget, by the way, don't forget to follow. Okay, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please type marketing.live and you will find my lives on Amazon. Feel free to follow me there. If you want to check these products, please go to marketing.shop so you can find them too. I have there my videos, shoppable videos, lots of them. Also, I have some idea lists with my favorite items on Amazon. You can find almost everything. Aha! So I will be back in soon. Till then, enjoy. Bye bye.